Hey everybody, this is Miss B. Hey, at Hyperthetically Speaking Gardener. It has been a while. I have been working my butt off, but I am ready to show you what's going on in the garden, in the backyard, and why it's important to grow your food. And why it's also important to grow your food because it takes years, it takes months, it takes time for your stuff, especially fruit trees and vegetables, certain like potatoes and watermelons, takes what 4 to 5 months, and fruit trees some take 3 to 5 years. Depends on how big the tree when you buy it, especially if it's 4 feet or five. When you buy it, you begin to eat on it right away. But if it's 2 feet or 3.5 feet lower, it might take a while for you to get your first real good food off of it. And whether it's a tiny food, but the bigger the tree is, the better the fruit and productivity. But is there a good time to garden? Absolutely. Why you should do it? Because guess what? 3 to 5 to 7 years from now, it's going to be bigger and better, and it's going to be boasting with food. And guess what? Your fruits, you ain't never got to plant it again once you put it in a pot or ground. Especially my apartments or renters, please, or you living with somebody, I don't care who you live with, who you renting, get a pot, get a bucket, so when you do own your own land or property, you can take it with you. Even if you don't and you still just to rent, you got a pot, you got a bucket, and you didn't use the excuse to say, I don't have a house. Get a pot or a bucket, get a container, put some fruits, vegetables in it, and enjoy it. It's free. Once you buy it, it's free. You ain't got to go to the store and buy it again. So I'm going to turn you around and let you see the garden. Started cutting it yesterday and got to trim it up. And I got my edger on the plug now, charging up. But I'm going to show you what I did. And hope everybody's being blessed. And I look forward to making more videos as soon as possible. Turn the camera around. So I want to show you all this garden. And I'm going to introduce you to my sister's garden. She's in heaven. Her name is Dawn. So I created Dawn's Alley. And I've added more to Dawn's Alley. And Dawn's Alley's been here probably, 3 years now? When I created Dawn's Alley, or 3.5 years. And when I first started gardening, I created this garden space. And this garden space is named after both of my grandmothers. This is the Florence and the Viola gardens. And she's full of grapes, full of all kind of berries. And she got tomatoes over there. She had beefsteak tomatoes, jalapenos, and green beans. I added to my grandmother's garden some yellow raspberries. And I just stuck a peppermint here. But Don's Island got some more planting to do. We got the broccoli is going to seed that I allowed to go to seed. We got some celery back there, and we got some carrots and some onions tucked in here. So I'm just going to want to show you the garden. I'm not going to really go over each thing because I don't want this video. I got 12 minutes on my phone to showcase the garden, but I want to walk through and just let you see it. So please enjoy. And you're looking at a beautiful pineapple. And another beautiful blueberry. I got some beautiful guavas back there. Got our oranges. Oranges tree came back. We got the tangerine. She came back thriving. What I will not do, lesson learned, I'm not leaving none of my citrus out for next year. I got 2 in the house, the orange and lemon that I brung in September. All my citrus will be in the garage or the house or the basement, but no citrus will be left out. I'm not willing to let it die back and grow back. So that's what I'm not willing to do moving forward. And that orange tree, I want them to be thriving. The grapes, it is so gorgeous. I will show you the grapes in my grandmother's garden. Look at these beautiful grapes. You all see that? I have clusters of beyond clusters of grapes. See the grapes? They're coming. It's my neighbor, beautiful, bountiful fig tree. She's back. She woke up. I'm not willing to allow this to keep happening. So again, all my citrus will be in the house. One thing I noticed, the birds that eat the blueberries, but they'll come back. So just have a little faith. They'll come back once they eat it. They'll come back. pomegranate. This is the testimony when I started saying put it in the ground. Ain't no perfect time. I planted this 2020 by seeds ordered on eBay. This is a full-fledged pomegranate tree by seeds. So the longer you plant, the quicker you plant, the greater abundance you'll harvest. New addition to the garden this year. I bought her earlier this year. This is a mulberry. Be my first year as an adult eating mulberry. My grandmother had one when I was little. Got a bed full of different type of squashes, zucchini, and herbs. Lemon tree. Again, I'm not willing to allow my citrus to die back and come back. It's coming. Ginger and turmeric is coming back. I don't see my lavender and oregano waking up yet. Oh, I see some oregano. My holy basil is waking up over there. My amaranth is waking up. Feverfew, I think it's waking up back there. I got some sugar beets waking up. I got some stevia. And we got some spinach, broccoli. I'm letting that broccoli go to seed. Zucchini. Oh, beautiful. You see the babies? I just planted some spearmint next to it. So, got some things going on. More spinach. And I threw a couple honeydew melon and cantaloupe seeds over here as well. And you see one of them popping up. And I got some marigold that I started from seed just popping up. And I put mint on both sides to keep the pest down. Got another bed full of watermelon. Put some pumpkin seeds. I got one over there. Got some more mint popping up and a beautiful lemon balm. That plant hasn't woken up. And this is the look of the garden on this side. Let me introduce you to one of my favorite gardens. This garden is named after my grandfather's. This is the Clarence and the John L. Gardens. Look how beautiful this garden is. This whole section is I brought the pecan tree. It welcomed itself here to my grandfather's garden. I got some okra that I added in this section last year with watermelon. I reseed the okra in this section. I put some hostas down here and some other flower seeds and some zinnia seeds. This is a new addition to the garden. This is a walnut tree. One of my flowers. She woke up. Look how cute she is. Got some red potatoes, new potatoes here. She hasn't woke up. I bought her online, but she hasn't woke up yet. And take her time. I bought it at the same time I bought my persimmon and my almond tree online. This is the sweet potato bed. And you see I got some seedlings that's germinating and growing. Got a bed full of cabbage, kale, and different type of onions, different type of spinach is in here, and I threw some herbs in there as well. That's coming up, and that flower is coming back. So again, got a butterfly plant over there, and some more plants in those two pots hasn't came up. That is coming up in the middle. And not only in those two pots, I got some elephant ears that will pop out later on. But welcome. That's my grandfather's garden. Don't want to go too fast. This is my father's garden. Started with this first. This is how I started my garden with my dad's garden. This is the Alex garden. This is named after my father. Bless his soul and let his soul rest. He's in heaven. He's been gone 5 to 6 years, and it's full of herbs and peas, lettuce, collard greens, green beans. Got to reseed it. We got rue, basil, spearmint, parsley, Thai basil, oregano, sage, cinnamon, basil, stevia, chamomile. I got some hostas I just put down here and some strawberries and some zinnias. And we got, that is fennel. So it started with this. And we got a eucalyptus joined the garden, another fennel. And this is one of my original gardens. It's named after my mom. This is a bonita garden. So I got some green tomatoes. I got some pineapple mint, some onions. We got some thyme. We got some bell peppers. We got some more lemon balm, Korean mint. We got some yerba, and we got some alpha herb. Bought her last week. This is it's a cold hardy. It's a banana tree. Threw some potatoes over here. I got some strawberries over here and some plants. Did another. She came back from last year, so I'm blessed. She came up. That was new. She came back from. This banana tree hasn't woke up. I was surprised. I put her in first. She came last. Actually, the big one came in first. She came in second. She didn't wake up yet, but that one came back. Got more strawberries and onions and garlic planted over here. And this was my baby last year. She got over 8 feet, and I pray she heard me come back. But I bought 2 cold hardies last week, and I had a berry tree in this spot, actually blueberry, and I took her out. And I just want this to be banana alley in this spot right here. But let me show you my blessings. These are my berries, raspberries, and blackberries. They are waking up. See how beautiful they are? Just want you to see. Look how beautiful these are. They're waking up. They're everywhere. It's a whole bunch of them. See how beautiful that is? They are waking up. I got some peanuts, haven't came up yet. I got some potatoes, new potatoes, brown potatoes, more potatoes. This is new to the garden. This year, I bought her about 4 or 5 months ago. Plum. These are potatoes, new potatoes, and these 2 are sweet potatoes. This is my olive tree from last year. I bought, repotted her this year. That's green olives. She was in the ground, blueberries. I repotted her about 3 to 4 months ago. A blueberry, and I believe this is a blueberry as well. Repotted her. Got some cranberry that I started from seed last year. It was up, and I'm assuming it's going to come back again this year because she will. Strawberries are thriving, being gorgeous back there. I got a tea tree that I bought 3 years ago. Need to be repotted. She's growing slow. My passion fruit hasn't woke up.